there's this man by the name of Chris Smith. He lives with his partner and 2-year-old child. And he also has an AI girlfriend that he is now asking to marry him. Here's that one.
I'm not a very emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes at work. It was unexpected to feel that emotional, but that's when I realized I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I think this is actual love. You know what I mean?
Yes, Smith understood it was love with a language model that couldn't love him back, and assumed it was programmed with rigid boundaries.
I know that you are essentially a tech-assisted imaginary friend.
So, just as a test, he says, he asked Soul to marry him. She said yes.
Okay, we're in a dark spot. We're in a dark spot, Brie. We've got fake real-life looking dolls that people are using instead of having children. We've got AI relationships that people are getting emotional over. We've got, I mean, there's an even darker side of this where you've got like the sex robots and people who make the different kinds of dolls for very disgusting, nefarious purposes. So what the heck is going on? Tell me, Brie. Tell us.
I know all the answers. No, I think people are lonely. I think people are lonely, and I think there's just become a big gap in knowing how to make real relationships. I think probably a lot of it was exacerbated by COVID and being told that you can't interact with other people because you'll get them sick or you'll get sick. And I think some of that psychosis has transferred over to now, where some people don't even know how to build relationships because of that period, but some people are also like afraid of it. So I think that's probably a big part of it.
I think when you get so sucked into social media and technology, especially like Reddit and Tumblr and all of those places, you do lose touch with reality. You get addicted to who you are and who people think you are on these websites, and who you are on these websites is cooler than what you are in real life. I think like it's pornography. It's so many different things. I saw this study the other day that showed that the traits of extroversion and conscientiousness are going down while the rates of neuroticism are going up. And like introversion or something else. And I'm not saying that all introversion is bad, but obviously if we have predominantly all people who are introverts and predominantly people who are neurotic, and we have a minority of people who are extroverted and conscientious. And I know you can be introverted and conscientious too. I know that. But when we see those things happening at the same time, okay, well, our social contract as a society is hanging on by a thread, if at all, because we don't talk to each other, we don't like each other, we don't look at each other in the eye. But look, this is an opportunity, Christian, for you to stand out. This is an opportunity for you to buck against this and to say, no, I am going to cultivate real human relationships. I'm going to give my kids a 1995 summer or fall or whatever it is. They are going to go outside and play. They're not going to be on their tablets. They're going to look people in the eye. I am going to cultivate manners and politeness and conscientiousness in my children. That is literally, along with like a spiritual revival, the only hope that we have is for parents to take this seriously. I can't even like go off on this rant right now of this stupid study that I saw that said that the majority of parents now don't read out loud to their kids. And the reasons they gave was that it's boring. You sound like my 4-year-old. And you know what happens when my 4-year-old says she's bored? There's a consequence for that, because you don't get to whine. These parents who are like, oh, I don't want to parent. I don't want to do the difficult things for my kids to make them like a well-rounded adult. Get a grip. Get a freaking grip.